Hello, I'm back. Apologies if you were on the previous stream. Some form of OBS freakout just happened where I lost. Well, FM shut down and then I couldn't select FM as the kind of capture window for some reason after it. So looks to have been fixed now. We'll see how we get on. Although the fact that FM just shut down randomly doesn't fill me with great hope, so yeah, we'll see how we get on. May have to concede defeat tonight if there's some other issue, and I'll need to figure it off stream at some stage. But let's jump back in. Let's see if this works. Hey, okay. Well, we're there for now. So we got up to about here. Basically, I have said to Groning I'll look for a loan for him, and hang on a second, just opening up the chat. I've said I would look for a loan for him, and I'm bringing in a new director of football who where are we? File advice. I think I had to accept something. Did I do it already? It was like someone had to basically. Maybe it's. Oh, there we go. Yeah. We've gotten rid of the previous director of football for this new guy, who seems to be better at unearthing decent players and kind of judging their ability. So let's see. Hopefully this doesn't pack in again just now. Cool. Okay. Rehab. Oh yeah, Reese is out, isn't he, for 5 to 8 weeks? Shit. Right. 8 active promises. Oh shit, is there... Linus Gechter, centre back. I wonder if we can offer him out to anybody. Centre back, wasn't it? I don't imagine. Oh, that's loans I'm looking at. I don't imagine Union are going to be interested in Gechter, but you never know. Actually, isn't bad, to be fair to him. Gechter. See how we get on. Cool. Friendly on 10th of January. Random one. Must be during a winter break or something like that. 5 weeks to 2 months. Metatarsal injury. Shit. Okay. Is he... Can't actually remember if I'm playing him regularly at the moment. Let me have a look. It doesn't look like it, although he has been in and out actually. That's not great. Long-term one. Although, kind of discovering Jensen from within the kind of fairly large number of players who aren't getting a game was a bit of a find, although stupidly overlooked by me for so long before that. But yeah, almost like a new signing. Not the best strategy, but oh Jesus, bloody hell! It's not really a good option here, is there really? 3 to 4 months, lead to physio for free. Probably do that. He has been getting played recently because I promised him time. Although maybe it was just a sub actually. Okay, that's not a total disaster, but it could be better. Clemens or Rogel? Let's see. Clemens, he's injured as well. Jesus, walking wounded at the moment. Rogel was unregistered. Alright, okay, just not played him at all this season. Oh, he's out on loan, fuck's sake. It's going to be pretty difficult to get him on the bench then. Gechter, who's... I'm trying to punt out the door at the moment. Guess it's going to have to be if I want a centre half available. Alright. It's been a bad week for injuries. Okay. So what are we saying? Zeefuik left back. Finkler on for Die Alte. Schiller on Kanaski. Don't know if I'm fully on board with that idea. Let's have a look. I think Ivnaski's still the better option actually at centre forward. So yeah, I'm going to ignore the assistant. Awkward. But fairly happy with how it's going at the moment, despite the last loss. Press conference, right, here we go. Currently on a 4-match unbeaten run. Oh, nice one. Good to bump into a team on a decent run who are low down in the league. Always good timing. Nice to be in the up. Sure, it's possible they could continue a good form. Good team. Sort of reaction expecting. Make amends. Are you confident in your preparation? Feel suitably prepared. I mean, I'm going to do that. Answer questions about my team. Don't know who that guy is. Are you using the window to address his John Brooks' injury? Given thought to. Most important players. Winkler's been useful. How important will Kratemacher be? He's a match winner. Alright. Game tomorrow. Fears defeat. This is weird, isn't it? Like when the reaction from the media is like, I don't think I said a feared defeat. Because they have to be respected. Anyway. 7 concerned team members who are all wanting away basically at the moment because they're not getting game time. But each of them have been promised a loan, so it's kind of dependent on someone actually being interested in this. So quite difficult to resolve that. Cautious mentality. Oops, let me do that. Shit. Tactical device. Yeah, got that already. Prepare from set pieces. Apply all advice for the next one. Didn't want to go cautious, so I'm going to change that back, but go balanced. Yeah, cool. Keeper's got bruised knee. I don't remember this happening. Main thing, is he good enough to play? Or is he fit enough to play tonight? Or today? Seemed to suggest his condition was alright. Aye. I think he's still okay. Hi Ben. Thanks for joining us tonight. Aye, Rangers starting to catch up, I know. I feel like every time I stream the story has changed in the Scottish Premiership, isn't it? But aye, Rangers on the up at the moment. Certainly seem to be the one side of the old firm that's kind of got themselves in order, I think. Just got to hope for another few slip-ups. I was listening today to a podcast that was saying Rangers have only lost twice this season, as have Hearts, but Rangers have only been beaten by the one team, which is Hearts. So, aye, hopefully we get to keep that going. Put on a real show. Kolbe and Eichberger appeared interested. What's the secret behind your good away record? Secret is there is no secret. Ben has got 21. Man United are losing at Turf Moor. Ooh, is that Darren Fletcher in charge of Man U tonight? Is that right? Did I pick that up? I know there'd also been chat about other caretakers and stuff like that. Oofed. Well, it's just 1-0 at the moment, is it? First goal, yeah, it's always important. Solskjaer looks to be coming back as interim manager. Oh, own goal for Man U to put Burnley in front. Solskjaer coming back. Is that aye? Solskjaer was there before, wasn't he? Like a couple of seasons ago. In fact, before, was that just immediately before? Forget his name. Dutch guy. Ten Hag. That's what it is. COVID this year's. Ah, right, okay. God. Time flies, eh? It feels like it wasn't that long ago. Not an amazing first few minutes here. Never great when there's an extended highlight straight off the bat and it ends up in your box. Scoy Junior, hello. How's it going, mate? You alright? Hope you've had a good start to your week. Good. Yeah, aye, good, mate. Feel like I have kind of gotten back into the swing of things at work. Was that a penalty? Is a penalty? I don't think I've scored a penalty yet either. So, yeah, let's see where this goes. How's your first few days been back? Koznaski with a chance to get an early goal. Yes, 7th goal. I feel a bit bad actually. I thought he was having a pretty terrible season, but 7 goals is not bad. Ben says, we look like we might go up this season and West Ham are going down. That would be some hell of a way to miss the Dockers derby. Right in the way. Or West Ham bottom of the one. To be honest, I check in with the Premiership table every once in a while, but I can never really remember the kind of exact positions. Score Junior, I'm still on annual leave until Friday, so the start of the year has been excellent. Nice. That's the way to do it. I wish I could I wish I could say I was still on leave this week, but yeah. Hey, welcome Maxwell Plays and your party also. Welcome guys, hope you're good this evening. We are playing Hertha BSC or Hertha Berlin in a kind of rebuild save at the moment. About halfway through the season. Oh, second goal of the game. Halfway through the season, and doing not so bad. One loss so far, which was the last game before this. So hoping to keep things ticking along, and a decent start so far. 2-0 up within 5 minutes. So yeah, I'll take that. Axel Plays, how was your stream tonight? Hope it was all good. And how is life in Andorra? Good. Glad to hear it doing well in Andorra. Nice one. It's something. Let's just say that. Yeah, fair enough. Did you? I think I saw in your last stream you were in. Was it Champions League qualifying? It's like playing. It's like a professional Sunday league. Semi-pro. Yeah, no way. Yeah, it's been an eye opener. It sounds like. And how did your qualifier go? I think you had guaranteed group stage or league phase European football, is that right? Got knocked out by Vikinger, then done Streda in the third round in the conference. Ah, okay. So missed out on league phase. That's a shame, but sure you'll be back there next year. Or in the running for it next year. Good. Nice. Hope you had a nice Christmas and New Year as well, Axel. Most about the money and the reputation boost. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, of course, because you're doing a Build a Nation, aren't you? So it's all part of the game. $1.5 million from just around Snowy. It's crazy how much money there is to be gained from even a short run in European football, isn't there? The team that I follow in real life, Hearts, were in the Conference League a couple of seasons ago, and I think it was kind of like when you get to the league phase, like a guaranteed $5 million effectively, and that's kind of without even winning a game, I think. Ben says, Hearts has to be such a weird save. I've done it before. Top after 10, then lose 3-0 to Hibs. It's weird. Yeah. The out of the blue loss to Hibs. Never fun. Haven't been able to upgrade anything else yet. Okay. Is that like your training facility, stadium and so on? Or the board has kind of been a little bit tight-fisted with that money? In fact, did I see that someone had like an investor had taken over your side? The board is tight. It's a concept well known to a Scotsman, being a little bit tight-fisted when it comes to splashing the cash. Local investor. Not like we can use them to sign better players, but we can upgrade youth recruitment. Ah, nice, cool. Scoy Jr. says, I'm stepping up my support for the curling team. Yes, football can get in the bin. I can sympathise with that feeling from time to time. Although, by and large, as a Hearts fan this season, it's not been too bad, so can't complain too much. Edinburgh Derby, recent Edinburgh Derby result aside, of course. But yeah, put on a show for the second half. Yeah, it seems like this is a relatively decent performance so far. Hopefully we can keep this going second half. Scoy Jr. currently 1-0 down to Fulham and a man down. No way. Is that at Fulham or at home tonight? For Christmas I got my local team's home kit from last season. Oh, nice. Gothenburg, nice one. Yeah, of course. That's cool. I actually bought myself an early Christmas present from Classic Football Shirts. I don't know if you know them. That company, I think it's based in Manchester maybe. But I got an old school, like 10-15 year ago Hertha Berlin shirt that I really liked with the old DB sponsor on it. So yeah, that was my football top gift myself for Christmas this year. What's the Gothenburg shirt like from last season? Oh, you dropped a link in there. I'll have a wee look. Play the summer season, right enough, of course. To be fair, that's probably what we should do in Scotland as well. Oh, nice. That jersey's cool. It's quite that's quite Hertha-esque actually. Yeah, it's really nice. Might have to consider a little purchase myself. Ben is a god. Reckon win versus Dundee. Hearts playing Dundee at this weekend. Yeah, it's another funny one, isn't it? Because Dundee have just started to get a bit of form together, but it's got to be a game that Hearts are thinking they can extend the lead at the top with. But you never know. With Celtic and Rangers faltering a little bit, it's yeah, every win we pick up at the moment's a good 3 points. There's a goal back for Gruther Firth, so it's 2-1 with 15 to go. And I better start paying attention to what's going on here. Scoy Jr. says, is that Fulham? That's an away game at Fulham. Oh man, and a man down as well. It's not looking good. Where are Chelsea sat at the table at the moment then? Are they... I'm going to pause quickly. Oh, we've got a chance here. Thought we were going to get hit on the counter. Actually, right, tactics. There's a bunch of instructions that have come in. I've already done that. Okay. I'm going to go slightly more cautious at the moment. Oh, shit. They've equalised, but was he offside? Goal awarded. No way. 2-2. 5 minutes to go. Right. Throw an encourage out there. Ben says, really weird game doesn't recommend 4-4-2 in the heart save either by the coaches. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, 4-4-2 is the kind of the way to go at the moment for Hearts, isn't it? Score Junior, we're 5th at the beginning of this game, but something like 4 points separating us between. Yeah, it's so close, isn't it? It's crazy. You can just like a kind of 1 or 2 losses and can find yourself dropping down the table fairly quickly. Gothenburg has a pretty rich history in Europe. Did you know that? Did not know that. What's the... Give me your sort of summary of their history in Europe, if you're able to. Here we go, nice. 1982 UEFA Cup final. UEFA Cup final versus Dundee United. Oh, yeah. Major knockout wins. Barcelona. Wow. And Bayern. And Inter. PSV. Wow. Did not know that. I have a feeling maybe it was the United UEFA Cup final that gets mentioned in Scotland in relation to Gothenburg. That's maybe where my memory was coming from there. They had French on an accent that time. No way. Okay. The first I'd kind of heard of him at the time was when he obviously joined England as England manager, but I hadn't realised that's where he was previously. Cool, nice. Are Gothenburg in the top division in Sweden these days? Avanheld, what seemed to be such a comfortable lead it was, must be disappointed. Fought to the end, under significant pressure, led number of shots and goal, can't be a result. Can't be pleased. Yeah, but we haven't been good. We're a fallen giant to say the least. That's a shame. Hopefully, over the next couple of seasons, things will pick up. It's tough. There's quite a few sort of sides in that position. I feel sorry for fans of teams like that. Bordeaux. I don't know if you know much about Bordeaux. In fact, I think you might have been talking about them in your stream the other day. I've been to, it might be yourself, might be someone else, but I've been to Bordeaux a few times on holiday and things, and always keep an eye on their scores. But yeah, they're down in like the fourth tier of French football now, or something like that, which is crazy. Considering at one time they were European regulars. Yeah, not great. Send the assistant to that one. Okay, a draw back. I thought we were going to maybe get back into winning ways with that one, but yeah, a draw. Better than 2 losses in a row, but really should have been beating Gruther Further. I think they're like 16th at the moment, so really kind of want to get another win on the board as soon as possible. I think it looks like the next game is against Bielefeld in a week's time, at home at least, so hopefully make the most of the home advantage. This is when Sir Alex Ferguson reacted to the group stage in 1994. Funny to see that. Right, cool. I'll need to take a little watch. I will stick that on later on. Die Alte has been dropped by Senegal. Pressure's building in the Paul Seguin saga. I think he was wanting to. He should be playing more, apparently. Maybe he should. But I've got a good few options at defensive mid, so I'm kind of reluctant to put this guy in. Oh wow, Just having a read through your Gothenburg results there. Nice. There's some PSV. It's not exactly like small teams you guys have beaten over that time as well, isn't it? PSV, Barca, Man U, during their heyday as well. Top that group of PSV, Barca, and Man U. That's crazy. Man. Well, hopefully you can get back to at least European football of some sort soon. Gothenburg's meant to be a lovely city to visit. A few of my friends have been in the past, so who knows, might end up at a game there someday. That'd be cool. I've only been for like a day to Malmo before, but I didn't have a time to take in a game, unfortunately. But did learn. Is it Malmo that Ibrahimovic started at? Is that right? They call it Little London, so small London. Ah, nice, cool. That's cool. It was him, yeah. I thought so. There was a good documentary on Ibrahimovic that I went to watch at a local cinema years ago, and I kind of stuck in my mind that he was at Malmo originally before Ajax and things. First Einstein, just can't guarantee these guys that I'm going to play them. Although if Dia's not really hitting the heights at the moment, maybe there is a reason to maybe play him or Winkler in place of him or Winkler possibly. Where is he? Dia. Yeah, neither of them are, I suppose, playing at their very best at the moment. He could have ended up at Arsenal, which is so funny since Arsenal have always been like this. They don't take risks in the market that often. True. Do you have an English side that you follow, Axel? Scoey Jr. in the chat tonight is a Chelsea fan who is not having a great night, I think. Any update on the score? Or is it still... Keep that quiet, yeah. Hopefully the score has improved, but I imagine it's maybe still the same just now. Few chances. Ah, well, that's positive. Used to follow Spurs from 2014 to 2018. Ah, cool, nice. I really like the Kane Son Eriksen combo. I hear you. Yeah. Harry Kane's absolutely tearing it up in the Bundesliga just now as well, isn't he? Some crazy scoring record he had up until recently. Not been playing for a week or two with the winter break, but seemed as though things were still going pretty well for him. His son in the US now, is that right? I think I only recently realised he actually wasn't at Spurs anymore, which shows you the level of knowledge of the Premiership that I have. Welcome, FM Tacticus. Hope you're a good mate. Welcome in. We are playing Hertha Berlin in a kind of rebuild at the moment, hoping to get them back up to the Bundesliga as my low bar that I've set for myself. So yeah, welcome. Hope you are well. 1-0. Nice. That's good news for you. And hopefully, how long's left? Was that 9 o'clock? Can't be too much longer. Well, you never know. Could be a 2-1 comeback with 10 men. That'd be decent. Bielefeld press conference, and the assistant to that one, I think, take that one up. Also, speaking of random science, we actually had Hamzik for 6 months during COVID. No way. Love this. This is good, like, football pub quiz knowledge that I'm getting here tonight. Son at LAFC. Yeah, I do remember reading this actually. And they're different to LA Galaxy as well, isn't it? There's two like LA based sites now, I think. Is that right? I have to check these things because there's a high chance that I'm talking utter garbage. I'm making a fool of myself. Partially torn Achilles tendon, 7 weeks to 3 months for a listener. Jesus, we're going through, and Karbovnik as well. Shit. An absolute nightmare with injuries right now. What age is he? 35. Can you promise that he's going to still be in his plan or my plans when he's back? Karbovnik at left back. Well, he is leaving the team very shortly, so his injury is not of that big a concern to me, but could certainly have done without it. We are running low on available centre halves. Linus Gechter might be my only choice here. He's going to get some playing time anyway. Squid Junior, see from the news, Hearts have been active in the transfer market. They have, yeah. We've just signed the Kazakhstan international Islam Chesnikov, who has probably been about a year, maybe a year and a half of rumour and negotiations, and we were trying to get him during the summer. It didn't happen. So yeah, the team that he was playing for just finished their season a few months ago, and they wanted to keep a hold of him because I think they were in with a chance of winning the league and cup, which they won the cup, I think, in the end. So yeah, be exciting to see how he gets on. Higher tempo. All device applied. All looks all good. Sure. Oh, okay, cool. Right. Might be worth giving him a shot soon. Hamzik only scored 1 goal in 6 games before he got injured, and it was the goal of the season. Nice. Right, okay, I'm going to have to watch this now then. Let's have a look. 5 minutes, right, here we go. Oh, nice. Whoa, that was brilliant. I can't believe we got that much power from that kind of height as well. He's almost like cutting back on it, like putting backspin on it. Absolutely flew in the net. Nice. Oh well. Was that 1 goal in 6 games? At least it was a good one. Put it up on screen. Yeah, shit. How'd I do that? I'm an OBS amateur. Let me see. I do have 2 monitors. I've got drag on the main screen. Yes, I have my screen capture for the game as game capture as opposed to like window. Does that make a difference? So it's just pulling through the FM26 feed, if you call it that. I'm not sure. Window would do it. Let's see. 2 seconds. We go again. I'll put it forward to where it should be. Is it stream safe? Yeah. Yeah, I've been led up the garden path here. Hang on. So if I do a window capture, would that be right? Or browser? Right. Oh shit, hang on. Right, we're getting there. The goal is coming. Whoa. Right, hang on. Here we go. This is like watching your granddad use technology. Right, this is it. Wash. Ah, shit. Volume, fuck. Oeft. Is that beauty? Nice. Good goal, eh? Right, let me see if I can get rid of this now. Here we go. Cool. Right. That's test passed with I wouldn't say flying colours, but yeah, thank you for that. That was a good good bit of practice. Sorry, Scojo, your window capture if you're trying to get YouTube. I just saw your message there. Built in the 50s for the World Cup of Sweden. No way, I was wondering what stadium that was. Is that Gothenburg's home ground, is it? Right, Leistner, centre half. Fuck, who the hell am I going to play? Oh no, he's on the bench, isn't he? Right, okay. Right, Sessa, chuck him on. Karpovnik. Is he fixed still injured? Have I just not been playing him? Can't actually remember. I'll get him to bomb forward a little bit. It used it was used for concerts, but it used to be our home stadium before we built our current one, which only holds max 18k. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, it looks cool. I like it. Like those old stadiums. 45,000. Sweet. Yeah, we're in the position we are. Linus Gechter is not necessarily the player I want to have in that position, but it's the only option. Record for concerts is 75k, no way. Yeah, the old school stadiums are the best. That's the kind of stuff I like to visit, or see games in and stuff like that. A lot of atmosphere, although there's a lot to be said for the new ones as well, obviously, and the kind of facilities they have, but the old ones are among the best to visit. Most atmospheric would be the way to say it, I guess. Oh, nice, cool. Get Metallica almost every year. No way. Metallica big in Sweden too. I guess are big everywhere, aren't they? Pretty far from there, but we can hear the concerts. No way. That's cool. Yeah, if the wind blows in the right direction, I'm sure you can hear it pretty clearly. I've got family that, this is a random story, but family that live quite close to Edinburgh Zoo. When the wind blows the right direction, they can hear it. Oh, goal. Is that Zafik when he's returned to the team? Nice, 1-0. Yeah, they live so close to the zoo they can hear the lions roar and stuff like that when the wind blows the right way, which is mad. It's kind of disconcerting when you're in the middle of a park and you hear a lion roar, but yeah, they're close by. Also close by to Murrayfield Stadium, which is kind of similar-ish capacity and similarly used for concerts and stuff. That's where I went to see Oasis back in August in Murrayfield. A lot of folk just gather outside the ground basically to listen to the gig. Ben says Chelsea conceded again. Nightmare. It can't be long to go in that game, or did it kick off at 8? Last 10 minutes. Well, crossing fingers for a late equaliser. Yeah, like Zafik bombing up the left here actually is pretty good. Nice. Oh, offside is he? Looked like he cut that back. My dad and I went to see Sweden play Kosovo in the recent qualifier. We lost 1-0, and after that our coach at the time, John Dahl Thomason, got sacked. Worst qualifying for us ever. No way. So Sweden... Are Sweden in the playoffs? That goal stood 2-0. Nice. Ben's 2-1 win at home versus Hibs. Good man. That's what we like to hear. I used to have the old... I think it was like the... Oh, unlucky. It would have been a 90s kit. Excuse me, it was definitely one that Larson wore back in the day. The one with like the blue Adidas stripes with the Sweden badge in the middle. The one I had when I was younger. That was a class shirt. It's like one of those Adidas templates that a lot of teams had back then. We got into the playoffs by our promotion to the Nations League. Okay. Ukraine first. Yeah, right enough. Then Albania starts in March. Yeah, because like Wales and stuff like that have got their qualifier or their playoff in March as well, don't they? It feels like that's coming around so quickly. Because back Scotland actually qualified for the first time since '98. It felt like March was miles away, but it's rolling around pretty fast. Hopefully you guys can make it. Well, it sounds as though tickets to the games are going to be pretty pricey. Yeah, you got to think you guys will make it. You're like kind of one of the sides that always seems to be at the major tournaments. Ooh, off the crossbar. Unlucky. It's hopefully it'll be a good World Cup. Although I think the kickoff times, oh my god, this defending is shambolic. Yeah, the kickoff times for the Scotland games are all quite late. but in Scotland, the First Minister has just said there's going to be a public holiday for, I think it's the one where the kickoff is, or they're like kind of lobbying for a public holiday for the game where it kicks off at 2 a.m. So fingers crossed. Certainly means you can stay up late and not have to worry about getting up early for work the next day. Oof. That was very close to the equaliser. Last time you were in was the Euros in 2020. Oh, no way. I feel like, yeah, maybe I must be misremembering, obviously. Yeah, they all seem to be one of those teams that qualifies, or at least is kind of home for that was Euros in 2016. So no World Cups in between time. I can sympathise. Right, come on. Let's get us back together again. Teams playing pretty well. Oh my god, 3 on goal. We're looking not too bad. Decent XG, bulk of the shots on target, bulk of possession as well. Can have a little look and see who is. Die Alte's on a bit of a. Don't like the fact that both of those are complacent, but he's not in the best form at the moment. In the 16 Euros, we were in the last in our group and only getting a goal through Ireland scoring an own goal, and we had Prime, Forsberg and Ibrahimovic with a stable backline. Young Lindelof. Aye, it's funny, like, it's funny how countries go through that sort of spell. Like before Spain were dominating in things, there was like a period where they just seemed to like be the sort of glorious failures in each competition, like failing to get out of groups and stuff like that. And obviously things changed for them after a while, but yeah, sometimes it's the kind of a good team weirdly doesn't always guarantee getting through. Ben says, I love FM, so consistent. Win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. Yeah. It's I don't know if I can blame the game or if it's more likely user error when it comes to my patchy performance at times, but aye. Right, come on. A few minutes to go, let's put this beyond doubt. Oh yeah, aye. Kind of forgot that he retired actually. Came back in 2021 or something like that. Do miss old Ibrahimovic. Right, 2-1. Wasn't the best performance, but that'll do. Win back on the board. Go for that. Right. Yeah, Larsson, Karlström as well. Not to be sniffed at. Very familiar with Larsson from his time in Scotland and generally terrorising the team I support every time we played them. So good and bad memories of Larsson, I think. But yeah, what a player. What a player. And Lustig, yeah, aye, right enough. Man. PTSD. Brilliant season so far, defying expectations. Compelling story. Build it one step at a time. Finkler was everywhere. Stand in. Talk about how your teams tend to play the way they do. Believe football should be played in a certain style and in a certain way. It guides my principles of play. Yeah. Magdeburg have been the feel-good story of Bundesliga 2 so far with their brilliant performances defying expectations. Deserve credit. Why not? No worries, Axel. Thanks for the raid and thanks for joining and chatting in. Joining in the chat. Look forward to seeing your next stream when you're next on. And yeah, take it easy, man. Have a nice evening. Ben, sorry, missed your message. 4-0 win over Dundee. Shanklin scored all four. Could be a premonition for the weekend. Let's hope so. He's definitely turned provider more than goal scorer this season. I think he is still like in the top scorers of the division. Certainly in the Heart squad anyway. Let's fingers crossed for 4-goal Shankland on Sunday. That'd be all right. I recommend against offer on a new deal. Okay. Transfer list. Yeah, I should probably offer the keeper a contract because I don't have a backup. What's he on just now? Oh, he's gone down a bit. Okay, that's cool. Happy with that. I don't think the transfer window's opened yet. Opens January, doesn't it? Regardless of the league, or maybe not regardless of the league, but hang on. HSBC yet to discuss terms with Leisner. 6 months on his contract. Do I want to keep him on? I mean, his technical stuff is okay. Although it looks to be on the way down. It's probably... Let's see what he's talking about. 9k. Regular starter. Important player. Fair enough. Right, let's see what he's won. 7.5k. Alright, okay, that'll do. It's gone down. Ben asks, because the Scottish Prem is so small, team-wise, does everyone play each other 4 times instead of 2 times? It's a little bit complicated. So everyone plays each other a guaranteed 3 times. So 2 home, 1 away, or vice versa. And then, so after the third, what game? How many games is that? 3 times 11, 33. After the 33rd game, the game split. The league splits in 2: top 6, bottom 6, and then the top 6 play each other just once at that point, and the bottom 6 all play each other just once. So 5 games after that. So you end up with a 38-game season at the end of it. Hopefully that makes sense, because it is. It doesn't happen all that often in leagues. I think the only other league I'm sort of vaguely aware of doing something similar. Yeah, mini league at the end basically. Yeah, like a sort of round robin. The only one that does similar, I think, is in Belgium, but they like half the points or something at that point as well. Yeah, we just continue as is. So you'll split top, and then you get usually quite tough games towards the end of the season. But the flip side of that is if you finish bottom 6, the last 5 games of the season are basically kind of dead rubbers unless you're in the mix for relegation. And nobody wants to be in that position. Fairly average atmosphere. Morale isn't great. See what can be done. I guess that the multiple players pissed off at playing time doesn't help things. Let's stick this guy out on loan then. Ben says, I know Hearts and Hibs are rivals because of City, but is there another reason like Millwall and West Ham are massive because they were started by brothers? No way, I didn't know that. Nah, I think it's mostly City rivalry. I think possibly back in the day it was like Hibs was or Hibernian, which I think can't remember exactly, but I feel like Hibernian or Hibernia was like a Gaelic word for Ireland, maybe. Was set up by people of Irish descent in Edinburgh at that point. And I suppose the kind of opposite of that is that Hearts was probably the kind of maybe seen as the Protestant team at that point, but that doesn't really kind of feature, I guess, in terms of the kind of rivalry today. I think there's probably some people that try and generate that kind of thing, but it's more just a City rivalry than anything else, I would say. Maximilian Mowinkle, this is my youth keeper. Let's see what they're all saying. This is a 0 offer. Contract expires, right? Okay. Not too fast about keeping this guy. Yeah, I know. I think I would say it's probably mostly down to City kind of rivalry. So 2 City team, but I think that would be the kind of religion element of it probably was a feature back in the early stages. But less so these days, I would say. Ben Hatira. Is he still at the club? Is he on loan? No, he's a fringe player. Okay. So, guess. Oops. Offers. Oh, offer me that. Okay. Right, who've we got next? Karlsruhe. Gerfbeck sounds on. Eichhorn's from progress. Seibert. Right. I should probably future prospect. Should probably have some actual youth talent in the team still. Oh shit. Minimum fee clause seems to be spent. Did not realise that. What did I put in? Where did I find that out? Release clause somewhere in here. Ah, here we go. Clauses. 3.3 million. I mean, he's been alright, but I wouldn't be like desperate if we lost him. Okay, he's joined. I could lose Dema. Yeah. Probably try and keep him on as well, actually, because he's useful, albeit injured at the minute. Cutting the wage bill. That's always useful. Ooh, okay. Nice, this guy looks as though he could be useful in future. I'll go with the recommended actions for that one. 31 members of staff set to go. Shit, nobody left at the end of that. Okay. Squad player. Fair enough. Cool. All right. Was he 18-year-old? Let's see. Breakthrough prospect. Okay. Cool. Great signing, just got 25-year-old Brandon Williams in on a free off Hull fullback, wingback. Nice. Good job. Was that one that you had your eye on, or was that a recommended one from one of the scouts? I need to sort myself out when it comes to recruitment and stuff, actually, over the next little while, although I may do a bit of that off stream as I fumble around, excuse me, and try and figure out how all this works. Recommended. Ah, nice. Right, how many days to the next game? So 3 or 4 days. Benatira agreed a deal to leave. Okie doke. Yeah. Off you go, son. Recent form has been very disappointing. It has been. Cool. Right. Need to get his finger out. Because he was decent to begin with. But recently he's been kind of shitty. Lichtenberg make Schmidhauser offer. I think he's he's good to go. Transfer window starts. Nice, okay. Can these players accept going down to 200, 400 per week in wages? Need to save wage money. Is that, if that's your heart side, worth giving it a shot, eh? There's been a few of these guys who have just signed up, have taken cuts, which is good. Try and save a bit of cash. So before I go on, just want to do a bit of a scan over the squad just now and see. Oh yeah, I've got must have friendly coming up, isn't it? Forgetting that. Got a few injuries, so we've got Leisner centre half, John Brooks centre half, Dema could potentially fill in there. Clemens is injured as well, so we're kind of in need of a backup centre half. Gettler's done alright, I suppose. And Kolbe is... No, not Kolbe. Where is he? Karbovnik. He is due to be going shortly. I believe. Yeah. Looking forward to moving clubs. Does it say when he's going? Well, his contract goes till June, actually, so he might be here then. I thought it was, for some reason, I thought he was going this window, or maybe he still is. He still is. Just seen the news story there. Right, so we're in need of a left back at this point, but at least we have our backup left back at this point. Right, I don't actually know if I can let this guy go because he is basically my only other left back in the side at the moment, so can't really lose any more or afford to lose many more defenders because they're all either injured or on their way out. I'm not going to answer that. No way. You can't get a guy who was on loan at Hibs last season. Who's that? Can go one way or another, can't it? Either becomes a hero or is terrible, and then Hibs fans will love him. Karpov. Well, you wanted to go with half a year left on the contract, I think. Was it this one? Yeah, I'll respond to that one. Get some cash for them, basically. Right. Board and supporters are ecstatic. Be good if the squad could also be ecstatic, but I think they're still a bit mopey at the moment. Right. A little bit of Barlaser, yeah, right enough. He's I think he does alright for them at the moment, actually, in real life. I didn't know much about him before he came in. There was a guy that was from Sunderland they had last season who's gone to the States, I can't remember his name, who was a really decent player for them. But aye, a bit of a surprising one. He went to the States. I kind of felt like he probably would have gone to, or could have gone to another English side or something. Right, let's have a look. Excuse me. Actually, centre back. Kabovnik was left back, wasn't he? Let's see if I can I remember how to spell his name? Yep. Find similar players to Karbovnik and returns Karbovnik, which is not massively helpful. I thought it screwed up there. Right. Is probably a fullback or a wing back, but I'll go any. Right, okay, there's a few more here then, so let's go. Where did I have that? To our left is fullback. Nope. Wing back. Right, okay, got a few options here. Transfer value, not for sale. I think we maybe need to edit this, possibly. I'm going to go any, but left back, confirm. Is it a prerequisite that any left back in this league is injured at the moment? It feels like. Right, let's go through. I'm going to bin off some of these because I don't think we need all of these in here at the moment. Central Europe. Bloody hell, there's loads. Right. Okay, in progress. Right, these ones are completed. Okay, let's see if there's any worth having a look at in here. C+. Sardawi 24. Good evening, mates. Aye, good. Thank you. How's you? Were you streaming tonight? If so, hope it went well. I am just plodding along with this save at the moment. We're at the kind of transfer window point in January, so looking for a few replacements. So, aye, fairly relaxed pace of play this evening, but aye, all good. Right, I want to do something. What do I want to look for here? Probably want to have two things. One, well, actually two or three things. Need to potentially get a target sort of forward in Kratemacher on loan from Bayern. Don't think that's going to be able to be made permanent, so I need to get a replacement for him. Let me have a look at my tactics again. A couple of defensive mids as well. Dema is out. We've got Eichhorn. Yeah, probably thinking a centre forward, a centre back, and a left back. Got to be high up on the list of priorities, I think. You're streaming Arc Raiders. Ah, nice, cool, decent stream. Something a bit different. Nice one, man. You normally stream like FM and other football games, right? I've only watched your FM streams so far, I think. I am a streaming novice, if it wasn't immediately apparent, which I'm sure it was, but I am purely FM at the moment, which is like low intensity, allows me to get my head around things. Not all that well at times as well, but that's where I'm put my focus at the moment. But yeah, I need to spread out and try a few other things in future. Pro clubs, that was it. I'm sure I saw your stream the other week as well, actually. Nice one, man. Cool. Are you back at work this week? Shock to the system. Oh, man, this guy's getting... Oh, fuck, he's got quite high potential. I think I might have missed the boat with this one. You're getting constant contract expiration from your squad. Is that a busy few hours of contract admin for you then, has it been? Shattered already. I know the feeling when you open up your email for the first time after like 2 weeks off and it feels like you've never been away. Bring you back down to earth with a bump. Is it too late to offer this guy a contract? I've offered him a contract. Maybe need to sweeten the deal a little bit. A little bit concerned I've missed the boat there. Ah, you're based in Edinburgh. Ah, nice one, cool. I'm similar, based in Edinburgh, although just outside for work. So don't tend to be in town a lot often anymore. I actually used to work in Glasgow a few years ago, so I was back and forth there every week. But the commute can be a bit of a pain if you're having to get back and forth. Oh, Scott Black in over Anne Budge. Has that got a financial benefit to it, Ben? Done the contract admin. Nice. You've done your role. I think Picaric is one I can deal without in future. Berner commits future. Right, these are the guys who I've left my assistant to sort out. Leaving it in his capable hands, hopefully. Tim Hoffman. Oh shit, forgot about the B squad. Like, there could be guys in there that are actually worth keeping an eye on. Maybe I should offer this guy. Oh, okay. Need to speak with the agent first. Okey-doke. Fair dues. Alright, got good potential. Let's see how that one goes. Bar Lazar in the door. He's crossed the divide. Let me know how you get on with him. Be interesting to find out. It's RW24 11 Greenock, so it's a proper see you next Tuesday of our journey. That is one. That is a hefty commute. God, that must, like, do you drive then, or do you get the train? I used to get that train to Glasgow that goes through every small town between Edinburgh and Glasgow. It feels like, at least on the train, I suppose you can like do a bit of work if you have to. Although at this time of year, it's more like catching up with an extra hour of sleep if you can possibly get away with it. Oh man, yeah, that sounds like it might be the same train that I used to get. It's not bad, to be fair. It's usually fairly easy to get a seat, depending on the time you're coming through at. Right, got a big offer in here for Eichhorn that I don't know what to do about. I have a feeling I want to keep him because I've seen a little bit behind the curtain in another streamer save where he ends up going to like Bayern for 10 million or something like that. Okay. Would I prefer to go to Bayern or remain at the club, so I will reject it then. I'd rather keep him in the side just now. Cuisance. I think I'm going to accept that. I'm not playing him and he's pissed off, so all good. Team leader meeting. Oh, Jesus. So that shitty situation. 8 million, can't take that, yeah. And I think I need to keep that guy. He's 16 and he's already like attracting that amount of interest, so that's a good sign, I think. Okay, this was about Dardai's. Was it Dardai? Oh, Duziak. Play him or lose him, it's your job at stake. Can't really do much else with that. Don't want to piss them off further, but equally don't want to play the guy at the moment, so what can you do? Says FM26 is getting a little bit too much like actually managing a job when this shit starts coming up. Who's this offer? Sunderland. Go for it. Hussein. Fair enough. Oh, he's injured. Oh, for like a few days, that's fine. Urawa. Is that Urawa Reds? Nice, cool. Sidetracked. Clements. Cool, right. We at least have a centre half on the books. Right, let's see. He's been recommended. Ah, shit, still low. Could really do with a left back to cover the guys as left, but these aren't the most impressive sign-ins. Right. Gonna wait and see if I get much money in and take it from there. Might be able to get someone in on a fee. Jensen's already said I'm running down his contract. Doesn't want to sign a new deal. Yeah, he can be a regular starter. Agree with the rest of what's been said there. Ben getting a whole midfield upgrade, some in 11, some for the bench. I think I feel like I need to do something similar. Oh shit, did I just downgrade him? Fuck. Didn't mean to do that. Right, I put him back. Shit, that was my fault for not actually paying attention there. I think I said he's getting less time. Whereas actually, I'm going to need him over the next little while. Bloody hell, some injury list of near enough all starters. Where do you stand? He can go if he likes. Yeah. Right, let's get to a game. A youngster on the way out. Okay. Cool. Right. Oh, Cybert's signed on. Well, I think that's good. I only signed him because everyone else seemed to be after him, so I kind of felt as though I was letting someone go who was going to be pretty decent. So let's hope he does turn out to be a bit of a hidden gem. Looks like another offer in for Unal. Prefer to go to Leipzig, but would be just happy to stay. Right, I'm rejecting that there on this basis. Right. I mean, we've discussed the fact that morale's low twice now, and there isn't really much to do after that, other than being like, okay, morale's low, good catching up. What do I do now? I guess getting rid of players who are a bit pissed off is helping, but there's only so many times you could have that same chat. Or maybe not, who knows. Doesn't seem to be particularly effective though. Right. Suggested squad. This is just giving everybody a bit of a rest and trying out some others, so why not? Ryan Nyambe in off Derby County, good fullback, win back. Nice job. Sounds like recruitment is going swimmingly for you. Oh shit. Bayern Munich have come in for 8 million. He's happy to stay though. So what do you do in that situation? I'm hovering over reject because I think he could be worth more than that. to me in the near future. But 9 million is a lot of money, isn't it? Right, rejecting that for now. Doing the best you can with 3 million budget. It's not to be sniffed at, but aye. Sounds like you're doing fine business over there, Ben. Keep it going. Right, we've got Unal in at left back despite being injured, so that's no ideal. Dijak, you can go in there. I mean, not really too bothered about this, but good to get another game and see how they go on. You bring the whole of Hull up to the west side of Edinburgh, Ben. Alright, go in there, give me a selection. Headache, though. I think half of our side are pissed off at the moment, so I don't know if they're going to really want to give too much in this. We'll see. Right, let's go. So, friendly mid-season, bit of a rotated squad. Let's see how we get on. Interesting to see. Oh well, it's not a good start. Yeah, I was just about to say interesting to see how a rotated squad gets on, because this might be a little bit of a window into the squad I have to play with shortly, with quite a number of guys out of contract or unhappy with playing time or just injured. But it's not been a fine start. And the poor start just keeps on coming. Another highlight at this point. Jesus. So that's not great. The Eichberger, Gechter, Hoffman, Dujak defence, not the most impressive so far. It's just as well as a friendly. Right, let's see. I've got Gersbeck, our backup keeper, in goal as well, who is no happy at the moment. That looked offside. Yeah, I was going to say that looked like it was a fair amount off. Ben's wage budget has reached its limit. Sounds like you've done some business though, so that's good. Have you got any leeway to change transfer budget to wage budget, and or is that even desirable at this point? You might need the transfer budget to bring in the guys you're looking for. Bit of a shit performance first half, isn't it? I don't care. I'm angry, apparently. Right. Disenchanted. Alright, Dijak looks anxious. Gersbeck's frustrated. Let's change things about a bit. Instead of Sigrin on. Box to box. Who else can we give a wee run out to? Maybe Zalam. Shamwu, who gave a wee run out earlier on. Strasner. Ivazai. Dardai, centre half, maybe a shout actually. Who's the worst centre half I've got at the minute? Right. Both flanks. I need to change that tactic. I think that's been stuck on left side for a wee while. I keep on forgetting about it. Looks like we're about to get torn apart once again. Heichberger, what are you going to do with it? Cool. Yep. Ideal. Oh, the crossbar. Seems to be so many shots and things come off the post and the crossbar in this. We're not Disneyland, 23k per week. That is 23k a week. What would you do with 23k? I think I'm sure how I'd spend 23k a week. Finish. Is that Cuisance who I'm just about to sell? Can I pull the plug on that deal? Right, let's go a bit more positive. In fact, is it not more than that? 23 times 12, is it, if it's per week, would be 23, say 23 times 4 times 12, which it's far too early in January for me to be able to do that in my head, but that's a lot of cash. 3 now. We are stinking the gaff out with this performance. Was he offside? Or no, he was getting played on by Duziak. Up in the millions. Up in the millions anyway. Actually, stats-wise in this game, we've been okay with a second string side and fairly generous levels of apathy from me as to how we're even doing this. But it doesn't really matter, is it? Mid-season friendly. Not exactly going to be busting a gut for it. But wouldn't mind another goal, that'd be nice. That'll do it. It's the young guy that I threw on pre-season. Looks pretty pacey though, doesn't he? It's a good finish too. Thorsteinson struggling and wants to be subbed. 3-2, not amazing, not terrible. When the real fixtures start, I want to see a significant improvement. Get the finger out, basically. Right, let's see. 17th, so back in league duty in a week. So, I'll get the Schalke game out of the way. and then I'll make that my last game of tonight. And yeah, hopefully, if we can get a win over Schalke. Oh, work permit. Is he going to Sunderland? Yeah. 10 off into new contract. I think that's none of your business, frankly. Catbard responded to that. Yeah, hopefully we get a win against Schalke. That'll be... Well, we're 3 ahead at the moment. That's a 3 ahead of Kiel. We're Schalke 7th. So, aye. Well, with any luck, still 3 ahead of the nearest competition. What's this recruitment focus? $51. Oh yeah, that was the youngsters kind of thing, wasn't it? I need to go back out and play a little bit off stream to remind myself how the hell to set up all the scouting tasks and stuff like that. But I won't put you through that excruciating hour or so on the stream. Right, cool. Cuisance, you're on your way. Take the cash. Thank you very much. Go to advice. Okay, pile advice. For Jesus. Okay, he's going nowhere. There's been an appeal sent in though, thankfully. So fingers crossed. He that move gets the green light, because I kind of want to get these guys who are not enjoying life here off the books. I'll expect a quick tutorial beginning on next stream. We'll see how that goes. I might have to look up for a quick tutorial on that myself. It's slightly more complicated than I remember from Champman 0102. So my homework for next stream. Oh shit. Wait a second. I confirmed the deal, but it says full work permit gets rejected. Confusing. I just had the fact that his work permit was rejected, and now he has gone. He has gone. Mortgage installments. What? Foreign clubs have been paid a percentage. Right. Mortgage installments. Installments been mortgaged. Alright. The installments that they are. Right, okay. I thought it was like some actual mortgage he was paying for that he needed to pay for. That would have been a bizarre side task to go down. Michael Cuisance, mortgage manager 26. Shop around for the best deals for him. It's a surefire sign that I should stop and go to bed sometime soon. pressure building in Duziak. You're going to have to take urgent action and stop this getting further out of your control. Oh, he's been a dick, isn't he? Right. Newcastle nick it. 90 plus 12. Man, that is a sickener. 4-3, bloody hell. That sounds like a cracker. Need to keep an eye out for that. Games highlights later on. Speak to the player. Hang on. How to speak to him? Fuck hell. I've been an idiot. Leeds were 3-1 up. Oof, that is... Yeah. I mean, I'm not a Leeds fan or a Newcastle fan, but you got to feel a wee bit sorry for their fans when you're 3-1 up and ship like 3 goals to lose it. What's the latest on Duziak's efforts to force his way out? I'll respond. Under control by making changes that should placate Jeremy. I want to say, not pander to him. Do you not perhaps feel that giving in so easily will lead to other players in the squad losing respect for you? I'll treat this as minutes. I will not tolerate players who attempt to undermine my authority. Some might say such an approach is a bit risky and could quite easily come back to haunt me. It could quite possibly come back to haunt me. Ooh, tricky one. Fighting it was 3-2. Jeez, what a game, eh? The rumbling Duziak, you should know that in recent comments in the press have led Jeremy Duziak expecting you to fulfill a promise. You're expected to ensure he is sold. Good crowd expected. Munich make Eichhorn. Oof. I'm still going to reject it. I feel he's too good to give away at this point in time. Right, you suggested squad, but I also want to make a few wee amends to that. Let's see. Team shape. Kornaski, Kratenmacher, Diat on the left, Winkler on the right. Interesting. Diat want to be the inside winger though. I'd go the other way around. Aye, I think that's the better combination. Personally. Dardai and Jensen. I'm thinking it might be time to give Eichhorn. I dropped it. Oh fuck, he's injured as well. Oh, it's the cold. Wait and see how that one pans out then. God, it's slim pickings on the bench. Who's in the second team? Right, it's been a lot of not exciting stuff for a stream here. Let's get to the game. Loan offers for Graeber. I think it's probably worth him going out on loan, I would say. Offers. Yeah, probably said no to that one, I think. Saying the assistant can't be arsed dealing with the questions about him again. Solid management tactic. Schiller, Winkler, Eichberger, Kratemacher all training well, and all I think in the squad. I think Kovnaski probably needs to be centre forward for this one. So we like predicted a win. Hopeful as ever of beating Schalke. Hope team can carry on with the style of play. Goller waiting on contract talks. It's the keeper. Back up. Let's down a wee bit. Right, that'll do. A few backups in the bank. Right, shapes all down. Presumably because of the break. Maybe I should have used the friendly as a chance to give them a run, but too late now. Right, this is a kind of piece together side at the moment. Okay, this could be interesting. Is it FFT? Is that fitness test? Maximum 60 minutes. Right, in which case give him an hour and bring on what's his face, Dardai later on. Okay. Have to win the home games. No excuses. Right, let's go. Farewell. Go. What do you make your chances? Believe we'll do well. Positive mindset. Oh yeah, we're at home as well. Nice, cool. Okay. Just need to check something very quickly. Yeah, cool. Let's see how we go. Possession wise, it's been all Schalke so far. I was expecting. Ah, shit, yeah, I was expecting that. Expecting to qualify for the Conference League through the league, that's what I was going for with wages. About 20 players, Hearts bringing 6 without paying a single penny in transfer fees. Just who we are, nice. Good business. Fingers crossed you get to the Conference League. Good level for Hearts to be in. Right, encourage. Things are not going to plan so far. Right, here we go, Eichhorn. See what you can do. Show me why I've rejected 13 million for you. Oh my god, not because of that. Just pass it straight to the forward. Oh, what a save. It was offside. It's like save with his right hand, but went out the left post. Right, come on. Let's get the finger out. Oh, that's a good ball. We go again, Winkler to Jensen. Unal at left back are standing at the moment. Cuts in the box. Oh, lucky. Right, and again. On a better XG at the moment, so those chances we had were good ones. Not so good that we weren't able to finish them, but at least that's something. We're generating alright chances. Oh my god. And pulling out hospital passes like that. Jeez, right. I think demand more is required at this point. One shot on target so far. Jesus. Not ideal. Long throw into the box. Oh my god. That was awful. Looping header over the top. Well, got a game on our hands. I'm not going to watch that one back. Right. We're going to have to come out here. Not time wasting, sorry, tempo higher. Not great. Better XG though. Show a bit of desire. Attackers not been good enough in front of goal. Right, come on. Big second half. Right, here we go. Come on. Early goal, second half. Get things running. Or a Die Alte goal out of nowhere would be nice. I'll try his luck from distance, but not miles away. Could have been better. Another off-target shot. Getting a few more opportunities now. Wonder if that's because Schalke are sitting back a little, possibly. Has to be. Oh my god. Another ball in the box, long over the top, and cleared away. This one shot out of 12 on target is those are not good numbers, needless to say. Well, it's been a decent first few minutes in the second half. Commentator's curse, giving it away. Yeah, the forwards are not playing well. Right, so Eichhorn had an hour in him. How's he doing? It's getting to the point of probably need to come off. If we've got anybody that we're able to really bring on that's going to impact the game, I might stick Thorsteinsson on through the middle. Leave it that just now. James Wilson, yeah, he's in real life a bit of a kind of prospect at the moment, but I started a save with Hearts briefly, and he seemed to be pretty good. Him and Shankland up front were a good combo. Come on, right, attacking. Got a goal. I'll like to get a goal back at least. Do we have Schiller? Yep. On for Kovnaski and target forward. Fire it into the big guy. Right, going very attacking. Last 7 minutes. Just a highlight, please. Just one more. Ideally for us. Yes. Yes. Super sub. Right. 2 minutes to go. On FM, they're sort of preferring. Oh, they sort of prefer him over Braga. Yeah, I think so. Certainly in the sort of short amount of time I played with Hearts, I seemed to get more joy out of Wilson than I did with Braga, which is completely opposite in reality at the moment. But yeah, he's good. I got a feeling he probably develops into quite a good player after a while as well. Schiller through on goal. Could it be? Oh my god, he put it wide. Thought that went in. That was criminal. Man. We should have really... well, we should have got away with a draw there, although I don't know if we really necessarily deserved it. But never mind. Playing in the Cup for the League starts. Yeah, aye. The League Cup's always good for... yeah, again, I bleeded in a few players at that point. Stuck up for him. Schalke moving to promotion contention. Nightmare. Where are we as we wrap up? Aberdeen away, first game. Aberdeen away for Hearts is a bogey game if ever there was one. Our away record in Aberdeen is not great, so hopefully you can change that. Right, we're still top for the time being. Schalke have gained on us, and we've gone on a fairly poor run over the last few games, mostly down to injuries, but yeah, we've managed to get through 4 games, and I'm going to do a bit of scouting off stream and come back hopefully with some potential prospects in terms of transfers for the next one. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining in tonight, and apologies if you were on the stream, the original stream earlier on, when I had a bit of a nightmare, technical nightmare. And yeah, thanks for coming back on and sticking with me, and putting up with your granddad operating OBS. So yeah, good night streaming, I think. Yeah, it's good chat. Good to see Axel plays, and thanks again for your raid this evening as well. Much appreciated. Thanks, Go Junior, as well for joining in. Ben as well for keeping your updates going throughout the evening on your Save with Hearts. And yeah, thanks as well for dropping in. It's RW24 for a little while. Good to see you, man. And yeah, I'm sure I'll catch up with you on one of your streams very soon. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I probably won't get another chance to stream until the weekend, although if that changes, I'll try and hop on and keep things going. But yeah, have a good rest of your evening and rest of the week, and I will hopefully see you very soon. So yeah, good night, and catch you in a bit.